Hi everyone! We continue our journey on the bottom of the sea during a low tide. But we have already seen many interesting and unusual creatures. But that wasn't all. Look, people may not notice while walking. Looks like a light shell, cute creature crab, which will be covered by water in an hour because of the high tide. A small specimen, quite young, but it already has barnacles on its back. It holds on to algae so tightly. In general, it's an omnivorous predator of small bivalves with soft shell, small crustaceans, annelids, as well as being a scavenger. They eat dead aquatic animals. By the way, algae is also part of the diet. That's why some people may call them grass crabs. Eating habits can change throughout its lifespan and seasonally in relation with available food in its habitat. I couldn't find a live crab, but finally I succeed. And if you remember, we were collecting limpets, sea snails, then during cleaning them, we also saw a crab. But despite the size, it's not a baby, it's an adult. It's usually found in seawater, but can also be found in fresh water. It likes to live on stones and in oyster beds. That's how we took it with limpets by accident. The crab can reach a maximum size of 20 millimeters. It has an olive green brownish color, sometimes with dark spots on its carapace. It's a natural cleaner of water, eating dead fish and other animals. Also, due to its small size and ability to live in fresh water, it's an interesting object for amateur aquarists. In the waters of Ukraine, this resident species has become quite widespread. Here, small buddy, I'm putting you back on the same spot. Look, in my opinion, it looks quite similar to a shell. Unfortunately, all these creatures suffer from bad ecology. Here you can see some barnacles on his back, the arthropods. If you think about it, everything is interconnected. Barnacles filter water from organic matter. Pollution entering the sea, plus warming of the climate, water, causes an outbreak of the reproduction of bacteria and other microscopic organisms. The water base is growing, as a result of which the filtrate animals multiply, including these barnacles. So anyways, the excessive reproduction of these barnacles is due to ecology, and crabs and turtles also suffer due to ecology. So bye little buddy, and we will continue our walk. There are also many snails waiting for the high tide. Also, for those who haven't seen my videos before, these bumps are limpet snails that are also waiting for the high tide, and people literally walk on them even without realizing it. There are also small oysters here. Stones differ from each other. On some stones there are many oysters, on the others mussels, or limpets, or some other creatures. And if you remember, in one of the last videos I discovered a little known species of sea actinia in the North Sea. It's known that they live in the Mediterranean, but how did they end up in the North Sea? One of the hypotheses of how they appeared in the North Sea is, for example, most of the ships that go unloaded collect water for ballast tanks directly from the sea, and in those ports where they are loaded, they get rid of it. Everything that was in the water, passengers, sea anemones in the first stages of their development actively swam in the water. This is how many migrants came. For example, predatory rapans came to the Black Sea. So this is how sea creatures travel long distances, and they appear where they have never been before. And here is another snail that holds very firmly and can only be moved the first time, and then we are not succeed. By the way, as we see, barnacles can be not only white but also purple color. Look, here is an example why it's impossible to collect them with hands. You can move only a millimeter and then they are clamping down really hard to the stone, so it makes just impossible to take them. Oh, and here it was clearly visible how I moved it. So, it's time to finish for today. Thank you so much for your watching and attention. See you in the next videos and have a nice day.